Guitar YouTube is in crisis. Everyone's quitting. Everyone's giving up. There's not going to be any more guitar YouTube channels in about another 3 months. It's all over. Get out now.
Get out now.
Before it's too late. So anyone with a guitar YouTube channel, by the time the fall hits, and if you're still out there on guitar YouTube, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone's going to make fun of you. This is actually going to be my last video.
Aww.
I know that breaks a lot of your hearts. So I have actually seen some of this video from Mr. Bradley Hall, very prominent, popular guitar YouTuber. And he has some thoughts about the state of the craft. So you might have already seen this video. If you want to hear another idiot's on the internet's thoughts of the state of guitar YouTube, continue watching me, because I'm going to watch some of it and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Are we in crisis? Are we dying off? Should we all quit? Should we all pack it up? Is it over for all of us? I hope not, but maybe there's something better on the other side. All right, Bradley Hall, let's check him out. He's got some thoughts. He's got some beans to eat, and let's get into it.
So, is it just me, or is guitar YouTube and metal YouTube like pretty much completely dead by this point? Like, when I first started back in 2019, big channels creating so much sick, original, entertaining content. It felt like everyone was having a great time creating content and making exactly what they wanted. But most of them have either like quit, or like retired. NPC commentary videos on the latest drama that everyone will have forgotten.
Hey. Who would do that? Not me.
Videos trying to convince you that the latest big amp sim plugin is definitely, absolutely 100% unique and very different compared to all the other countless ones on the market, right?
Like the Tim Henson Neural DSP.
Playing boomer bins on the Tim Henson Neural DSP. Boomer bins. Boomer bins.
Nothing but boomer bins and bar
Boomer
chords
bins.
on the Tim Henson Neural DSP. I got it during the Thanksgiving sale, so it was half off.
Boomer bins.
But when I watch YouTube, right, I want to see something fun. I want to see cool, original ideas brought to life. I do understand that creator burnout is definitely a big factor, but it's also not really that difficult to avoid burnout.
Bradley Hall speaks for all creative people. I mean, the problem with burnout, if you're an artist or I use artist as a catch-all for whether you're actually making your living off of your art and your craft, or your arts and crafts, or your content, being a content creator, which is making a living off of your art, the things you produce. It's hard to take a break if you're burnt out, if it's your living. Like, and now you've gotten yourself to the point where you've gotten X amount of subscribers or whatever, and now you're getting some money, and then you get so much to where that's your paycheck, and you've got to maintain it, because once you get accustomed to a certain standard of living, you want to maintain it, because being broke for a long time sucks. If it's your whole living, it's hard to just dial it back.
With Nick taking an indefinite hiatus.
I didn't know that about Nick Nocturnal. I didn't know there was some sort of inter-creator drama going on. And that's really stupid. But yeah, I did see his video about needing to figure his life out or something. And I feel like in his situation, he's probably about 10 years younger than me. It's probably hard to be trying to make it as a legit artist, and then you're still kind of doing the meme stuff.
The memes, the memes.
The meme content.
Boomer bins.
I imagine it's hard to feel like the world is going to take you seriously as an artist.
I know I'm far from perfect. And, you know, I've definitely made less than ideal compromises as part of my YouTube journey. You know, I had a phase last year, given a whole reaction commentary shtick. I've taken crappy sponsorship deals, which I didn't really believe in, you know, when I needed the extra dollar. I've regurgitated old ideas, you know.
I think his criticism here is that metal and guitar YouTube is just kind of dead because it's getting lazy. We used to put a lot of effort into what we did, and we didn't care, and we just made what we wanted. All the people he named, they've made a lot of stuff that is pretty high effort, and I could see getting burnt out on that after 5 to 7 to 10 years, however long you can make it doing stuff like that. It's almost unsustainable unless you have a team, unless you have like a crew. If you have, and then at that point you're a machine that employs people.
Lastly, to cap off all of this first world nonsense that I've been rabbiting on about for God knows how long, I'd like to ask you guys, what are some of your favorite smaller up-and-coming channels?
Like me.
I'm the future.
Shout me out. I don't know. I've got like 2,000 subscribers now.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for the support. And see you next time. Bye.
Now he's going to do his... Do that! Do that! Do that!
All right, mate. Do that. Do that. Then do that. Nice one.
Then do that. Do that! Do that! Then do that! Yeah, and then run into the microphone. The state of guitar metal YouTube. Some of the big names are going on hiatus, stepping back from their channels, kind of reassessing where they are. I mean, I think a lot of them that started probably 10 or so years ago were probably in their early mid-ish 20s. And when that age group right there is, you are still essentially a child. Kind of willing to take more risks. You're willing to just kind of go for it and put it out there, put yourself out there. You're not really too self-conscious about how you're perceived. You don't care. But once you hit about 29, 30, that's when you kind of have your first existential crisis. And it's like, what does it all mean, man?
What am I doing?
So when you're young, you are willing to do these things that take a lot of time and take a lot of risk, and you're willing to stay up all night and get 2 hours of sleep and wake up and keep working on it. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to have when all you care about is your craft. But there comes a time in, 99% of people's lives where it's like, okay, there's something else to life. There's something else to do, right? This isn't all it is. So come whatever age that is, for me it was about 29. It's just when you start to question what you're doing. So I think we're at a stage right now where this older, this kind of guitar YouTube guard that's been around, mostly the metal guys that have been around for 5 to 7 to 10 years now, but they're reaching the point where it's, you know, it's time to start exploring other stuff. I mean, how long do you want to sit in your room editing videos? You kind of want to step back from the thing that's kind of defined you for so long and see what else is out there. And honestly, I highly recommend that. I didn't do a public performance for 7 years, from about age 29 to 37, I want to say 6. It was about 6 or 7 years I took off. It was a bit of my existential crisis, and I had to step away from everything for a while and really sort myself out. I went back to school. I exposed myself to a lot more things life had to offer than just being this struggling artist. So I think these people are going through the same thing. Since you've gotten away from it for so long, and then you come back to it after you've done a bunch of other things, and you come at it with a different perspective, you probably have a lot more maturity, because for a long time I had a very unhealthy relationship with being a very driven musician. That's how I'm kind of understanding the situation of the state of guitar YouTube. And I wanted to talk about this because it is like, I care deeply about this instrument, and I am interested in other people that also carry. I am interested in people that also care deeply about this instrument and music and practicing and getting better and learning. Anyway, is guitar YouTube dying? Is it getting lazy? Are we doomed? Who's the future? Is it me? Is it you? I don't know. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? You should. Because if guitar YouTube's dying, it's up to us to help it not die. So anyway, I hope everyone's summer is going well so far. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, be sure to like and subscribe and stuff. If you have an opinion about this, let me know in the comments.